Tang has also managed to get that cue ball quite safe, but I think when he comes back to this table, he's going to be worse off for it. Yeah, that's a nice looking shot from the magician there. I don't think he can get through to any of his balls. Can he see the four? Looks like he can see a piece of the four. Oh, you could see a huge piece of the four, enough to pot the ball, so that was not the best of safety shots from Chris. That's a brilliantly cute from Singapore. Don't see a finish on this table yet. Based on where that 6 ball is, he's going for it now. Here making use of the combination shot rule. As long as you make contact with your ball first, can pot your opponent's ball as well as he did there. So now I think Chris is going to go for this. There's not many places to leave the cue ball on the table that's safe. Yeah, there we go. There we go, and landing perfectly on that 15 after kissing into it, and the 15 off the 8. Surprising miss from Melling there to the top corner pocket. I feel he could have given that ball a little bit more attention. Playing that over that distance to the top corner pocket there. We see that shot again. I think he caught the inside first, yeah, inside jaw first. Quite far up the cushion. Managed to get the position on the black ball, but didn't get the pot on that occasion. Oh, have a look at this for a shot from Melling. Yeah, he raises his hand. They didn't want to catch the knuckle of the center pocket, but the idea was there to get the cue ball back down table, and Chris Melling takes the lead 1-0 over Tang Zhong Wei from Singapore. Yeah, I feel that that miss to the top corner pocket from Melling was just him warming up. That's not a miss you would usually see from him. There you see that black ball once again going in to get his first point on the board. This is a race to 9 throughout the tournament. 100-minute match time. Players get 45 seconds per shot and 1 extension of 30 seconds per frame. If you are just joining us, welcome to the live stream of the Commonwealth Billiards Championship Day 2 Session 3 here in Mauritius, live at the Rivanala Attitude Hotel. And what a tournament this is by the Mao Pool organization and WPA. Unbelievable what they've been able to do. We have 4 disciplines here at this tournament: snooker, blackball, 10-ball and hayball. We also do have a carom table in the practice room. That carom table is there for exhibition, so we have the carom professionals here. Chris Melling to break now in the second frame. He does lead 1-0 at the moment. Making a ball into the side pocket, that 9-ball going around the table and getting into the side. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, kicked by the 3 and off the 2 into the side, yeah. That's a nice clean pot from Melling to secure stripes. Let's have a look at his route. He's always leaving himself options, as you can see. You can see the 11 goes to the center. He's also nicely on the 15 to the opposite center. He's overscrewed that a bit. Yes, just a little bit. Would have liked an angle on this 11 to the center, but not that much. Yeah, but look at that cue ball control. He's still not on the right side of these. Yeah, slight recovery needed here to get nicely on his next stripe. There we go. How's the pace? The line is good. The line is excellent, and the pace looks good as well. Oh, he's overrun that one as well. So you can see this TV table is quite pacey. That is a break and run for Chris Melling to take his second point, and that only took about 2 minutes, I believe, from Chris Melling. What a break and run that was. Chris Melling now leads Zhong Wei 2 frames to 0. Yeah, you can see he really got into that one as well, but look at this brilliant cue ball positioning. Yeah, his recovery shots are something else, and that's why he's called the magician. He's able to pull shots like that out of his hat, and even though he doesn't have the perfect position sometimes, the pots he can make and the recovery shots that he can make is what makes him such a fantastic player. So even when his back's against the wall, he's still bringing the best every single time. Zhong Wei from Singapore to break now. He trails 2-0. Chris Melling, this is a race to 9. That last frame was a break and run from Chris Melling. Took only about 2 minutes to make that one. Legal break, open table from Zhong Wei. So Chris Melling now comes to the table. Having a look at the black ball already, it is tied up to the 13. So would that be reason enough to take stripes on? I think you might be able to get the black ball into the bottom. Right corner pocket. Yeah, he did call his extension there as well. He wasn't too happy about that shot selection. A little indecisive from Chris there. There's a chance now for Tang Zhong where he comes to the table. It is open table still. Solids in play for Tang Zhong Wei. You can already see this is going to be such an exciting matchup. I do think that Tang Zhong Wei can take the game to Chris as well. I don't think we'll be leaving him on with anything easy, especially he knows what he's capable of, seen what he's done already in these first 2 frames. The first thing he has to do is close down that lead from Chris Melling, especially with time being a factor, and he did not want the double drop in that case. He wanted to leave one of those outside the center pocket to play next. Yeah, with time being a factor in these matches, 100-minute time limit, you can't let your opponent run away with the match. Now he's executed that well, but where's this cue ball going? It's going in. Ah, that is unfortunate. Foul ball in hand for Chris Melling. And that is one thing you can't afford to give Chris. And he made that combination
left spin
well, because it was not on at all. It was not set. He had to make that. Straight away you see Chris taking that problem ball that was in front of the black on with his ball in hand. So you're going to get the cue ball back to the middle of the table now. There we go. Always giving himself options. That's what I can see from Chris's game. Nice little nudge onto those. Not too hard. That was a controlled cannon into that. If you have a look at if he would have hit that